good morning. Marty here at the Village Collection. Diane, Debbie, Bob, or whoever else is watching this, I'm going to be going over a lot of details about this kitchen. And hopefully the installer will be watching it as well, because I'm going to be pointing a lot of things out that are install related as we go through this walkthrough. So we're going to be looking at the cabinets, the quality of it, and the features, and then some of the install items as well. So starting over here, any place that you have a cabinet meeting a wall or the floor, it's going to be 1 inch bigger than what is shown in the drawings. That's to allow for scribe, so you can scribe it perfectly to the floor and the wall. We'll get into the features of the cabinets. Right here, you have 5 adjustable height pull-outs, and they're adjustable because you can see inside the partitions here that it is line board the entire height of the interior wall sides. And that allows you to be able to move these in the future should your needs change. So if you want to tighten up some up here because you're only putting canned goods in, but want to have larger space for big items like cereal boxes or whatever, you can do that. Up here, you got tons of tray storage in both of these upper cabinets. There. This opening here has been carefully sized for the double wall oven. We're shooting for a nice clean reveal around all 4 sides, and that's all set up with a huge drawer down below. Great for extra pots and pans. Now, when we look at this range top, you're going to see a false panel right here. This is where, I don't know if Bob's crew's doing that or the appliance installer, but this panel is where the knobs are going to be coming through. So there is a cut sheet in the appliance specs that comes with it. I believe a template, it'll show you exactly where to put the holes, and that's how you control it. And flanking the range top, you have spices on this side, and then you have your cooking utensils, spatulas, and all that type of stuff over here. Tons of large drawers down below. Now, this one has been cut back to 18 inches. That's to allow for any gas lines or electrical that might be going in there. From time to time, you may have a conflict with a valve or something like that. If you need a drawer to be modified, just reach out to Ralph, get that dropped off to the shop, marked where you need it modified, and it gets sent back out and put back in for you guys. Refrigerator goes here. We got paneled ends on both sides. You'll note that on the paneled end, the side that meets the wall is extended 1 inch, and that's so it can be scribed to the finished wall. This appliance, look at the depths. You know, this kind of set up here in the shop, but this would probably sit about 1 inch or so proud of this cabinet, so that this edge will be sympathetic to the countertop coming into it. Inside the refrigerator, we do finish it about 4 inches back, so that when you open a door, if you get a glimpse in there, you're not going to see raw wood. It's going to be a nice finished interior. These doors flip up, and then you have the paneled end over here on this side. Again, extended style and extended to the floor. So I'll show you the sink wall next. Okay, so we're over at the sink wall side now, and I'm going to show you actually the upper cabinets that sit over the refrigerator. Kind of creates a Hutch-like look. Uppers are over here. They're too big to set up here in the shop on top of that, so I'm just showing it to you separate. Now inside here, you're going to have paint grade sides, and you're looking at, these are fillers that actually go in place on both sides and lock into these lamello system. Use a little Allen key to separate that. And that's so that you can adjust these doors in the future. All houses are sitting, especially in the Bay Area, on expansive soil, so houses move over time, and the cabinets are attached to the house. And so as things move and micro adjustments, so do your cabinets. So everything that we do, including your drawer slides, your hinges, can all be adjusted in the future so that we can keep a nice, tight alignment as time goes on. So that's why these filler pieces are made to remove, so that you can actually get access to those hinges to adjust them. We have two oak shelves, and you can see they're actually all miter folded in the front, no seams. And underneath here, they're channeled for the lighting. And the housing will press right into there. The back of this cabinet, I believe, is getting clad with matching stone. So we'll go over to the base cabinets over here. Oh, one thing to note, on the tall doors, they're all 5-piece laminate. You can see how when you're laminating wood together, you always do it in odd numbers depending on the thickness of that, and that really builds up a lot of tensile strength in it, keep it stable. So that's why we do that. And you won't see that when you get the doors because they're going to be painted, but I thought we're showing you now a 5-piece laminate on all the top doors, or the tall doors. Okay, so over here you have refrigerator, again extended style to the wall, and then you have 3 more adjustable height pullouts. The top one is divided for utensils, probably great for, you know, bar, beverage type utensils over here on this side. And then 3 adjustable height pullouts. All the fillers, you can see, miter folded. Then we have another utensil insert here. While we're here, just look at how beautiful these drawers are. Solid maple, furniture grade dovetail construction, soft close slides, a double waste bin, and that's on a soft close. Fire clay sinks. Every one of them is uniquely different because they're fire clay. They're fired in an oven. So as the manufacturer states, they're all plus or minus close to 1/8 of an inch difference. So that's why we like to have it here in the shop, so we can actually scribe it right into place. So you have a nice tight fit, and this is flush to the bottom of the countertop, and just regular cabinet underneath. This is all reinforced for that weight. Dishwasher, and then silverware drawer insert. And your tall cabinet with adjustable shelves and drawers. I'll show you the island next. Real quick, I forgot to mention the stemware rack that goes up inside here. We're leaving this loose so that we can paint them before they go back in. So anyways, I forgot to mention it when I was shooting the video of this part, so just throwing that back out there. Now, a few things before I get too far into the island that I do want to show you what we do, and it's really something special that we do here at Village Collection, and it kind of segues into why our quality is, I think, far better than pretty much any other cabinet maker. Take a look here, for example. We miter fold all our fillers into the paneled ends. We don't just butt join them. All these details as far as reveals, where this sits back from the face here, and where that sits back from there, and how that relates to here, it's all right here. For every job that we do, we're basically writing a book or a manual on it. It's a lot of work before we even build cabinets to get every one of these details straight. So anyways, here you got your sink. We add a 6-inch support panel. And again, we're thinking not 5 years down the road, but 30 years down the road. You don't want anything sagging. So when your sink's set in there, it is solid. You're not going to have any kind of sag or anything in the future. Over here, this is laid out for your knives, and then 2 more equal slots for additional utensils. And then inside here, we have appliance lift, and then a pull out for the accessories that go with it. And this is operated with these 2 levers right here, spring loaded, and there you go. Fixed panel, 3 adjustable shelves, 3 adjustable kind of pull-outs, panel. You'll see the open space here. Perfect place to add outlets. Plenty of space for wiring in there. And then coming around here, the drawers. This one here has the adjustable where the homeowner can mix and match any of these. You'll see the holes to line up and the little I don't know, these little supports that go in there, and you just slide them in however you want to divide that space up. And then coming back around here, you got the legs. And then in this knee space, you can sit anywhere around here, but you still have the storage here with adjustable shelves. I think that's Debbie and Diane. I think you guys really knocked it out of the ballpark when you went through all this design stuff that I think is very, very functional and absolutely looks beautiful. We're going to go over to the last wall, which is kind of like the big long hutch area. Okay, here's the big long, I guess we'll call it a hutch, and tons of adjustable shelves in all these base cabinets. Then you have this big long white oak, plain sliced white oak wood top. As you know, this top is longer than we can get white oak in. It's bigger than a tree. So we do have to seam it. It's carefully seamed right over the partition where the upper cabinet's going to go. So that seam will be hidden. The front one, we double mitered that back so that make that as tight as possible. And for the installer, the top is extended 1 inch where it meets the wall. So you'll have to trim it. Same thing with this paneled end over here. Upper cabinets are all cut for glass. They get the glass door inserts, all paint grade interior, and extended on that side where it meets the wall. And same with the paneled end. And I think that's a wrap. So we'll get this into the finishing shop, and it takes about 3 weeks to finish this much cabinetry. Each coat, 1 coat a day, one side, flip, do the other, sand. It's a long process. So Ralph will be reaching out to Bob on scheduling the delivery as soon as it's done. Again, Bob, if any of your installers have questions while they're installing, please reach out to Ralph. He's happy to meet him on site, go over any of the finer details. And of course, our engineers, as well as myself or Ralph, are always at the ready to pick up the phone if anyone has any questions while installing. So thank you, and we'll get these out to you as quick as we can. Okay, before we wrap this up, I just wanted to show you where we're at on the hood. It's almost done. Juan's got the substructure and the panels that he's putting together, the skirt right there, but I did want you to see what it takes to actually make a double, actually a curved hood that's curves on the side as well as the front. It's a lot of handwork, and Juan, who's been working for us for over, I think, 24 years or so, something like that. He's probably one of the most talented cabinet makers, and this type of stuff he loves to do. So anyways, just thought I'd share. Thank you.
Thank you.